The world was stunned as Manila announced a dramatic shift in its defense strategy. Headlines blared, the Philippines, long reliant on aging American hardware, was now turning to Japan for advanced military technology. The request was clear access to Japan's cutting-edge Mitsubishi F-2 fighter jets. This move sent shockwaves from Washington to Beijing, signaling a new era in Indo-Pacific security. For decades, the Philippines depended on U.S. surplus, but today, it's forging a new path. The Department of National Defense's announcement was unmistakable. Manila is seeking new partners to secure its sovereignty. By looking to Tokyo, the Philippines is not just buying jets, it's forging a strategic realignment. This decision redraws alliances and challenges the status quo in the South China Sea. In Malacañang Palace, leaders understood the gravity of their choice. Japan, once an occupier, is now a sought-after security partner, a symbol of changing times and urgent regional threats. The Philippines is stepping up, determined to defend its interests with modern tools and powerful new friends. This is a nation taking control of its destiny. For Southeast Asia, Manila's move is a signal. There are alternatives to being caught between superpowers. The Philippine-Japan partnership could become a model for smaller nations seeking security without sacrificing independence. It's a pragmatic, strategic choice in increasingly dangerous waters. Manila's decision is a clear-eyed response to new realities. The world is watching, and the next steps could shape regional stability for decades. The Philippines is no longer a passive observer. It's a proactive actor on the Indo-Pacific stage. The implications are immense, and the story is just beginning. For 70 years, the Philippine military's identity was tied to the United States. American equipment and doctrine shaped its forces, but often with outdated hardware. Manila's pivot to Japan marks a decisive break from this tradition. It signals the Philippines is serious about defending its territory and diversifying its security ties. This move strengthens regional alliances and makes the Indo-Pacific security network more resilient. Japan's evolving defense policy now allows it to export advanced technology, and the Philippines is set to benefit. This partnership is built on shared values and mutual concerns over regional stability. Countries like Vietnam and Indonesia are watching closely, seeing a new model for security cooperation. The Philippine-Japan alliance could inspire a web of interlocking agreements across Southeast Asia. This changes the strategic calculus for any power-seeking dominance through coercion. Manila's bold move has opened a new front in the contest for the Indo-Pacific's future. The region's security landscape will never be the same. The Philippine military has long made do with outdated equipment, ships from World War II, and a decade without effective fighter jets. The arrival of F-50s from South Korea was progress, but these are trainers, not true combat aircraft. With one of the world's longest coastlines and a vast, exclusive economic zone, the Philippines has struggled to monitor and protect its waters. Illegal fishing and maritime militias have exploited these vulnerabilities. The need for modernization is now urgent, a matter of national survival. Tensions in the South China Sea are rising, and the Philippines' sovereign rights are under direct challenge. To deter aggression, the country needs a credible navy and air force. Modern warships and multirole fighters are essential for defense and deterrence. The push for platforms like the F-2 and modern frigates marks a fundamental shift in defense posture. The Horizon Modernization Program is the most ambitious upgrade in Philippine history. The goal: build a strong enough defense to prevent conflict. A modern armed forces is the best guarantee of peace. The stakes have never been higher. Manila's request centers on two Japanese assets, the Mitsubishi F-2 fighter jet and the Abukuma-Class destroyer escort. The F-2, developed by Mitsubishi and Lockheed Martin, is a multi-role combat aircraft, larger and more advanced than the F-16. Its long range, advanced radar, and anti-ship missiles make it ideal for maritime defense. A squadron of F-2s would give the Philippine Air Force real teeth, deterring hostile naval activity. The Abukuma-Class destroyer escorts, though older, are highly capable in anti-submarine and anti-surface warfare. Equipped with sonar, torpedoes, and anti-ship missiles, they would instantly upgrade the Philippine Navy. For a fleet reliant on vintage ships, the Abukuma-Class brings new firepower and survivability. Together, F-2s and Abukuma-Class ships create a layered defense, persistent presence at sea, rapid reaction from the air. This synergy is the cornerstone of modern maritime defense. The Philippines isn't just buying weapons, it's acquiring a comprehensive capability. This is a leap into 21st century security. This arms deal is more than a transaction. It's the foundation of a deepening strategic partnership. Transferring advanced technology like the F-2 requires trust, cooperation, and shared doctrine. New agreements like the Reciprocal Access Agreement enable joint training and complex military exercises. Soldiers, sailors, and pilots from both nations are learning to operate together, building true interoperability. Intelligence sharing and coordinated policy-making are now central to the alliance. Japan's surveillance capabilities and the Philippines' strategic location create a powerful security synergy. By pooling resources, both nations become safer and more resilient. This partnership is a political statement to maritime democracies committed to a rules-based order. It signals that unilateral aggression will meet a coordinated response. The alliance isn't aimed at any one country, but it's a stand for peace and stability. This is a partnership built for the long haul. The Philippines-Japan partnership is part of a larger Indo-Pacific security network. At its core is the Quad, United States, Japan, Australia, and India, working for a free and open region. The Philippines, though not a Quad member, is a key partner through its ties with Japan, the US, and Australia. Manila is also strengthening links with Australia, India, and South Korea, acquiring new capabilities and conducting joint patrols. This web of agreements creates a flexible, resilient security network. Unlike the rigid alliances of the past, it allows the Philippines to maintain autonomy while benefiting from collective security. The US remains central, providing technology, intelligence, and logistics. Strengthening the Philippine-Japan alliance enhances the entire US alliance system in Asia. This collaborative approach is the future of Indo-Pacific security. Together, these democracies are building a formidable deterrent. Acquiring advanced jets and ships is just the beginning. The Philippine military is transforming its training, shifting from jungle warfare to mastering maritime and air combat. Pilots and sailors are learning to operate sophisticated systems and work in networked environments. Joint exercises with Japan, the US, and Australia accelerate this learning curve. Philippine pilots train alongside Japanese F-2 pilots. Navy crews practice with American counterparts. The upgrades extend to command, control, and surveillance, building a digital backbone for real-time operations. New radar stations and secure communications create a common operational picture. This focus on training and technology is creating a more professional, capable force. The armed forces is developing an archipelagic defense strategy, missile batteries, radar, and air assets across the islands. This turns geography into a defensive advantage. The goal, a force that's well-equipped, well-led, and ready for modern threats. The transformation is underway. The Philippines' military pivot is ambitious, but not without challenges. The biggest hurdle is cost. Advanced jets and ships require a major boost in defense spending. Securing and managing this funding will test the government's resolve. Training personnel to operate new systems takes years, and retaining skilled operators is critical. Infrastructure upgrades, longer runways, new hangars, modern ports are essential and expensive. Without proper support, even the best equipment is useless. The urgency is real. The South China Sea's security environment is deteriorating fast. The Philippines can't afford a slow modernization. Delays could have serious consequences. The defense establishment faces immense pressure to deliver quickly and efficiently. Every step, procurement, training, infrastructure must be managed with precision. The race to modernize is a race to secure the nation's future. The stakes are high, and the clock is ticking. The Philippines must not lose this race. The Philippines' pivot to Japan is a defining moment for the region. It's more than a defense upgrade. It's a declaration of strategic independence. By modernizing its forces, the Philippines is becoming a security provider, not just a consumer. This could inspire other Southeast Asian nations to follow suit, strengthening collective defense. The Philippine-Japan partnership creates a new center of gravity for regional security. A well-equipped Philippine military is a linchpin in the first island chain, raising the cost of aggression. The goal is deterrence, not conflict, strength that makes war unthinkable. The road ahead is tough, but Manila's commitment is clear. Sovereignty must be defended, not assumed. Success depends on political will, financial discipline, and the dedication of the armed forces. Support from partners like Japan and the US will be crucial. The Philippines is stepping up as a key player in Indo-Pacific security. The choices made today will echo for generations, shaping a safer, more peaceful future.